Oh,
Pardon me?
you're
What
up.
am I supposed to be doing right now?
You're up. It's the first
I'm
game.
not sure what you're referring to at the start of such a
Do you see your
endeavor.
name on the map screen right now?
No, I
Then it is
can't
your
say that
turn
I
to
do.
talk.
About what?
It's the first game. You have to set it all up.
I don't. I'm not sure what you're getting at right there, Ross.
LimeNotLemon. It's another friggin' episode of Rock, Paper, Scissors, and Grant's gonna talk from here.
You understand he was already doing the intro,
I
right?
know.
Was I though? Was I?
Well, it's what I consider to be an intro from you, so yes.
Okay, so we have our first RVR on today's episode of Rock Paper Scissors
Oh my god.
on a brand new map for this season.
Well, yeah.
A brand new revised map.
Slightly.
Well, it is a brand new map. It has had large chunks of it cut out.
Well, it's not cut out. It's just instead of being mirrored, it's rotated mirrored. What's that word?
Yes, so it's as if they cut out parts of the other one.
And added. Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't care. I don't.
Rotational symmetry is the word you're looking for.
Ah.
But in the reality is that's the exact same as if they just cut out the top right and bottom left spawns.
Oh, that's right. Four player. I'm thinking of what are those ones where they only had the maps on the bottom half.
Newkirk Precinct.
Yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know what you're going on about. It's they cut out two of the spawnings.
You're right.
Usually.
Like how neither of us are really paying much attention to what he's doing right now.
I
Get
didn't
up
realize
here.
as he was doing.
Oh, there is things going on. And now it will be revealed that this is our first PvP.
Oh, we were
So
worried
this
about
is
this.
a true grudge match between you two.
Let's see. Well done, you spaz.
Who are you referring to?
The spaz.
Nice scouting there.
I figured it was worth a shot, because if you missed it,
No,
it would be
it
embarrassing.
wasn't.
There, Ross. That is your goal, isn't it? To embarrass Ross?
Yes?
More or less.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not so much winning, it's... Yeah. So now the question will be, will that scout and that little attempt at shenanigans there slow Ross down? Does that prove to be difficult to recover from?
Yeah, of course it will. This is me we're talking about.
You have not enough minerals.
Let's see.
I'm not seeing anyone supply block yet, which is a pleasant surprise.
I know, it is pretty impressive, isn't it?
So this is really a chance for redemption for Zig after recent losses to now even more OP oracles.
Freaking oracles.
Yeah.
Kill everyone.
Right in the face. Right in the face.
Right in the biscuits. Okay.
See, after that little opening, are we going to see the conventional usual plays, or some that we've seen from either of you two, or some silly shenanigans, or what will be afoot?
I'm trying to see if I can go shenanigan proof.
Bold. We'll see how
Yeah,
it
that's
stacks up.
we'll see that.
That's a bold choice.
Yeah,
See how it.
that's
see how
kind
it
of
pays
like a shot across the bow there, I would say.
We are the blades of
All right. Oh. Do I really? Okay, that's fair. Go for it.
command. We cannot hold.
And the unproxied zealot happens for the billionth time. This
He
time,
is not.
looks
going
like Zig is going to handle it ably.
We stand as one.
And there we go.
to get
Red
over
is
there.
mitigated for now.
Get over there, sir. Okay. You.
With purpose.
I'm here in the shadows. Not enough
Yeah,
minerals.
it's interesting.
We are one.
Interesting things going on in the attempt to shenanigan proof.
You have not enough minerals.
Probably should have scouted a little more with that zealot.
See what other things might be put back at Griff Base 1.
Guidance.
I am here in the shadows.
Yeah, interested to see what happens. Yeah,
Where's this?
stressing stuff right now.
Not enough energy.
Kinala.
Oh, dicks.
And penises?
Penises as well. Yeah. So the issue here.
Are we going to... No? Okay. So, Zig not finding anything over there.
Research complete.
The thread dimensional
bit too much, I
strings
think.
attuned.
And that is a real shame because he just brushed right by an Oracle. And we've got 5 kills, 6 kills.
Get back to work. Lazy.
But Zig fights it off. Takes it down quick, even with that speed upgrade. Griff doesn't get it out in time.
You require more
Now the question is, where did that come from? Obviously, Ross was scouting, or Zig was scouting for the proxy, didn't seem to find one.
Oh, I sure didn't, did I?
So, is that a harassment attack? What is Griff going to push behind that? Are we going to see 4 or 5 oracles, or just 1? A lot of questions here, not a lot of answers.
gas. You have not enough minerals.
We await.
I like what I
It is destined. The stars align. Our fates are one.
And Griff
Oh,
comes
I'm
in for his
sick of
second
this.
oracle attack, but gets chased off by those stalkers. But no major damage, just all shields.
shadows.
Tuned. Directive confirmed.
Hell?
So the question here, is this materially throwing off Zig, or is this just kind of some shenanigans around the edge that aren't going to disrupt his core play? And is Griff being distracted trying to do these things, or to having solid follow-up lined up? Because we have seen that be a problem the few times that this has actually been fought off. Now he sees the little roving band of oracles and finds that proxy, but nice little defensive play. And this could be a bad trade if he doesn't run away soon.
By the heart of
Okay.
You have not enough.
Because the thing is, he's probably going to want that photon overcharge.
Web established.
The oracles
The
do come
threads of
back.
fate lie bare.
Not enough
Scouting going on. We see Griff decides discretion is a better Devour, running most of his units away and leaving the circuit exposed.
You have not enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
However, that's used
I serve.
as a bit of a gambit to draw Zig away, sacrificing the Stargate to put his forces at a place.
Oh,
Mothership
this
Core-
is curious.
Mothership would enemy just died. That photon overcharge would have been really helpful.
Yeah.
Operating strings.
I think that could be game.
Woo!
Arrgh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to open a can of chips.
Okay.
It's my can of whoop ass. I opened it too late.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
That's making it in the episode.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought I had commandeered that kind of phrasing for StarCraft 2 purposes.
No, not quite.
Yeah,
so
well,
much.
you know, he just went off, Jeff.
Yeah,
What the hell
I
is
think you
this
did.
map? Good lord.
The other new one. We're playing on new maps and you're winning. So shut up.
Yeah, that's really
So, LimeNotLemon, game 2 of this week's Rock, Paper, Scissors between, there's that guy Griff's base, and down here in the corner is UCMOP's base. So, I'm just going to hit Control Z here, because that allows me to zoom out and see it just a little bit more there. Next thing I'm going to do is hit Control N, bring up the nameplates. We're all learning how to do proper observing here.
Yay, learning.
D.
Actually, I don't know how to use any of them
D?
yet.
I'd
You got the D over there?
Oh yeah, I need the D. You're right. Production tab is a good one. The other one is Shift C.
I need the D.
I need the D up in the top left corner. The other one is
Well
Shift
done.
C. Shift C will bring up your EPM. Units with U. Upgrades with G. No one has any just yet. P? No. Oh, P is pause the game. I use that occasionally, but that's not going to do anything right now because I can't pause these guys. APM is that one. And occasionally, what some of the other ones, Control A will bring up your army and worker supply there, and Control R will bring up your units lost. And L, that's the other one. Units lost and resources. So far, Griff has lost 6 resources.
That's right.
Well done. Because I think I was down here while Griff was doing some fancy business. There is some scouting going on here of 2 different varieties. What is this? That is a LabBot 1X that you are moving past at the moment there, Griff. That's what the critter is called on this map.
Oh,
So a tiny amount of scouting on their way past. I don't
LabBot.
think no, UCMOP doesn't have a LabBot in his base at the moment. Oh, don't see one. You do have some floating weird Zelnaga. What is that? These weird Zelnaga crystals sort of in behind your mineral patch there. This is a curious map. I'm kind of enjoying it. Is it me or is it a little whirlwindy?
I think this would be the whirlwind equivalent this season.
However, check this out with the totally protected natural expansion at the back here.
Is it totally cut off?
It is.
Oh, yeah,
It is
look at
quite cut
that.
off. There is only one ramp down to your main. So
I did not know that.
there is absolutely no action going on right there at all.
That's the button.
So I got a few different things still moving out. What's the other thing I was going to do is I was going to try to maneuver my... I want to get my overlay here so that these buttons on the left-hand side, I can shrink this down and make the icons above the map be smaller. So I just have the map, the mini-map to the bottom left, and then just sort of the unit tab. So I think I might mess with that on the next time. But not at the moment, I dare say. Not at the moment. Things just got interesting.
Oh, good lord.
And Griff's vision has just picked something up that he's not going to like. But there is Griff's spawning pool just starting up there. Meantime, spawning pool or UCMOP, as they have figured out that they are now in a ZVZ. Here's an interesting maneuver here by that guy Griff to sort of answer this. However, I'm curious to see what this is going to do. I believe I'm hesitant, but it does appear at the moment that the advantage is going to that guy Griff. Or in fact, that the advantage is currently going to UCMOP, but I'm not sure what may come here, as these UCMOP Zerglings do manage to make it into the base just at the right time. However, they have now come across these spine crawlers by that guy Griff, which are over here behind and protecting the mineral line. Now, the problem with protecting the mineral line is that you're not really protecting the hatchery so much. However, he does have kind of a 2-on-1, and oh, yep, there we go. So there's the matching Zerglings are coming up here as well. There's now 4 spine crawlers in the base, but one of them does go down. That guy Griff not able to do too much just here, and he is canceling one as we speak. We have two encroaching spine crawlers that are moving over here into the middle of the base. This is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
God.
The Battle of the Spine Crawlers is certainly a good time, and I do believe this one, that guy Griff spine crawler, is going to drop down, but now we have a 2-on-1, and I do believe that this spine crawler is probably going to lose at the same time. UCMOP getting a few pokes in, probably going to try to attack. There we go. That spine crawler now is under attack, possibly wanting to move this one over a little closer to the base, but there it is. And that guy Griff getting yet another spine crawler down. There's one more being lost there. And if this one can just get burrowed, then it's... There we go. One more hit on that spine crawler, and they are all down. So now, if you have a look at the workers killed now is up to 5. The production is continuing. It doesn't look like all that much is going on. Currently, so much in the production tab there is that queen, and the queen manages to come out here and spare everything. So if you look at the resources lost and the units lost, it does seem like a pretty tall lost for that guy Griff. However, I would still say it does constantly seem like that UCMOP is doing a little bit better, but it does feel a little bit advantageous for that guy Griff right now, just in the fact that he was able to continue mining throughout that attack for the most part, with a few workers, only 5 workers being killed. So predominantly that guy Griff did force Griff to make a
Oh,
lot.
really? You're gonna keep up with this?
As I crunch some chips, he did force him to make a lot of spine crawlers. However, predominantly Griff was able to continue mining and continue his economy throughout. Here come the follow-up lings to take out. Yep, Queen goes down. Spinecrawler focuses a lot of energy on these lings, which is going to give a bit more time to these 2 Spinecrawlers to come back up. But I don't think they're going to have enough time, because there's another group of lings, and these 2 Spinecrawlers are probably not going to make their way out of this, and nope, that is it. So, now, if we take a look at where the numbers are currently, and actually, if you look at the income, that's probably the craziest part right now. I'm uncertain as to what some of these tactics are. This one I get. This one I get. Grant now finds himself slightly supply blocked as he was pinged by a number of mutalisks who just came in for the purposes of munching on delicious overlords, and here taking out a few roaches. Now sadly the roaches are trying to fight back. Cannot do very much against any of this. Now, to the best of my knowledge, I thought there was... maybe not. So, these mutalisks for that guy Griff, he does get in here and sees a bit of the base. There's a sport crawler and a queen, so those mutalisks are not quite going to last very much longer. Meantime, it's a bit of a reactionary force, just trying to decide what to do next. Things may go not quite according to plan just here, as these forward roaches are going to find out that, yes, they've probably got a little bit of an advantage against some of these ground units, but up against these air units, I'm not sure that was quite the best plan. No, they didn't really fare too well just there. Now, if you look at the resources,
how was I to know they were there?
You weren't, but you notice how you have your kind of backup army coming in second?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of sass from you.
I was just I did
That's
say
what I mean.
power in numbers only like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you say a lot of things.
I do say a lot of things. But over here you will see what happens if you don't do anything in your expanded bases and just leave it to the whims of these Zerglings, who are still non-upgraded Zerglings, but Zerglings nonetheless. So a couple of them may get eaten by broodlings, probably not enough to be too concerned about. They do take out this one additional drone, figure out where the drone was going, and then spot...
Oh, I knew that was down there
Heyo,
before.
yeah, base number 2. Yes, but from the perspective of the Zerglings, they were kind of doing this. So now they decide to take out this additional... Oh, yeah, and down goes the spine crawler, and then they make a bit of an attack on the drones and on the queen, and it looks like that is going to be quite a hit on UCMOP's worker supply, never mind the army supply. Just a little bit low. No, was able to fend that off, still keeps the queen and 1 hatchery. Meantime...
Was? Okay.
You were expecting to lose that, were you?
Yeah, no, I just stopped paying attention to it.
Well, needless to say, on your minimap, it is still there.
That's great news. I appreciate how you're helping me for once here.
This,
Encouragement, moral support.
Meanwhile, the historical kingdom of Ethiopia up here, the hilltop summit, manages to maintain its defenses. So the Carthaginians are trying to hold out right now against the Holy Roman Empire. Just sort of moving Carthage from place to place. That probably would have changed history somewhat. Hey, the Romans are here, what do we do? Just pick up Carthage, we'll move it over there. Fine, they'll never find us. Why are we talking like we're from Newark? Big old war going on here. Difficult to see who's winning. I do believe UCMOP's Mutalisks are 2-1 at the moment. as yeah. So that guy.
Can I just call attention to something very briefly?
What's that?
The swarm host that I built by accident by pressing the wrong hotkey has 12 kills.
Yes, it
I
does.
just thought that's pretty good for what it is.
I'm fairly certain. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when swarm hosts burrow in order to attack, and there's victory.
We have that guy. No, not that guy, Griff. That guy, Griff, is casting. That's me. The important person in this group is casting and not playing. We have UCMOP attempting to
Right
continue
here.
his torrid run where he's only lost one match in the last 4 weeks. Let's see if he can.
Also hurt.
Let's see if he can keep that streak going. We have an interesting matchup here. We have Undead versus Nod. We'll see who drops the nuke first, or who's.
One of us is a medic.
No, there's no medics in either of those games.
Ah, damn.
I'll be interested to see who gets Yuri first. I wish I knew more Total Annihilation things so I could throw references to that in there.
Scrub.
Do 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 do. Do do
Oh,
do do
right
do
to
do
Sanford,
do
son?
do
Really?
do do. Well, maybe.
Is that actually what that's from?
Yeah, it's the
'Cause I
theme
had
song-
no
it's the
idea.
theme
It's just
song.
a familiar classic song. but
Yeah.
that's-
See, I actually personally I know it mostly from the Sanford and Sons references in Scrubs. And the last second reveal.
Oh.
Biscuits.
PvP. Ziggy going back in for the
Get outta
second look
there.
just to make sure he knows what. Wait, did I see Protoss? Was that Protoss? I've forgotten what I saw. Was it Protoss? I don't remember. He's wondering why Grant hasn't put down a gateway yet, except he's going through the spot where Grant is trying to put down a gateway,
Yeah, that was just
thus
rude.
preventing the gateway from going down. Ziggy's sitting
Take
there
that.
wondering, what the hell is he doing? Why hasn't he built a building yet? And Grant's thinking, get
Take
the
all-
frig
so
out of the way.
unpredictable.
All of it.
So now the question is what shenanigans shall we see? How well have these guys scouted?
Not well.
Who knows? Will Grant try the patented Oracle Rush? Wouldn't that be funny if we beat him with the same build twice in one day?
Yes, it would. Shut up.
I'm not trying to give him any ideas.
Not a bit of it.
We have fairly standard openings here. We have our both players avoiding the supply block as if they know what they're doing.
As if. That's a pretty big
Well,
as
it's
if.
PvP. There's a good chance they know what they're doing. Although then there's other times where I really must wonder. Which will be funnier to you guys when you see what I'm looking at as I say that. As I do veiled observations.
Oh, I hate when they're veiled.
Prefer the burqa.
Oh, that just got awkward.
This is it's shaping up to be a fairly standard Protoss game.
Probably not going to be all that exciting anytime soon.
Both of our players are going for different builds, though, so this is it's interesting in the sense that unlike when Zig and I go up against each other, it's not going to be an exact mirror build. In fact, it's something else entirely. I don't know what we're gonna see here. I think we have some bold builds from both sides. I think both players will be stretching their abilities, and potentially leaving their comfort zones.
Very intriguing.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm
Yeah.
freaking out here.
I can't. I have a guess as to who I think might be more comfortable and have a slight advantage, but I don't really know.
Okay, we need number of these in a minute.
Ah, there we go. That's
There we. What? Could you elaborate?
not really. Well, it doesn't involve you. It involves not like it's just.
What does it involve?
Ziggy knows what it involves because he actioned right as I said it. and it's just zigginess. You'll see. It doesn't impact anything greatly. We see Ziggy remembering some basics. Let's see if he can master the basics. Maybe he can handle the more advanced things.
No.
Yeah, it seems somewhat unlikely. We have some curiouser and curiouser. Let's see what we got here. Curiouser and curiouser. Ooh, let's see what happens with this. There we go. And we have engagement. That's a bold zealot right there.
Very bold. He's bold as anything.
He's bold as love. Hendrik,
Oh, here we go. Ziggy's stretching himself.
that's cheap. That is cheap, I say, in comparison to any of my tactics.
Oh no! One of these things! Quick, shoot it! Quick, shoot this next!
No,
come over
I
here.
wanted to wait until 100.
No, I didn't want to. See, I chose to not want to wait.
Did you just dance one of your stalkers?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
it's pathing.
Yeah, total BM.
No, it was just pathing.
Oh, crap!
Oh, come on. You can't lose to this. You have this game in the bag at this point.
He's won with this before, though.
I know.
Right?
But Ziggy's blink
think I've
micro
ever
is
won
never strong. Oh, there's the reinforcements.
Lame.
The probes do a lot of damage, but at the end of the day...
Probes do a way load of damage, I think. Come on, get around. Get around. Shoot this!
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he says. We see that we have two monetary values are pretty much even right now.
Uh-oh.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, UCMOP is not utilizing this right at this moment.
There's nothing to utilize.
Oh, there's
Is
something
there-
that could be utilized. I'm clicking on it. Oh, this is bold. That's not gonna. That's not gonna end
What
well.
were you doing here, sir?
I thought when you said utilize, you meant he had nothing left.
No. I meant.
I thought they could maybe try a little mineral.
No, I meant you hadn't opened your warp gate.
Oh. There we go.
Which warp gate?
Okay.
The warp gate that is not warped in a unit.
Yeah, that
That one.
Warp gate? Are you really not gonna GG?
Nah.
Where's your other mothership core?
You think he built another mothership core?
Oh, fine. I just wanted to get the second one out.
Woo! I won a game!
This clan sucks.
That's another stupid clan.
Alright, I guess we better leave the game.
Game paused.
Ah, there it is.
Woo! Yay!
Boo.
Woo and yay!
Yeah, I never know what to do with you against PvP. I was wondering if I did the well, not really an FFE, but if I did the forge faster, if that
Do
would
you
be
learn nothing?
close enough.
Proxy oracles.
Well,
that
to be
beats
honest,
me.
I wanted to do that, but then the gate was late, and then I was like, crap, I probably missed my window. I was actually planning to do that.
The real problem was you went Forge before Cybercore.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And then you didn't
a
build
Zig
anything.
build.
Like, you didn't build any more gates, or, like, you got 1,000 minerals and your Stargate was making something, but you didn't.
Yeah, it just got messed because I was trying to do too much, and I thought I was also part of the reason I did the Forge was I was half expecting shenanigans from Zig of him trying the Oracle Rush.
Nope.
I was really kind of like
We've
half
learned I'm
expecting
bad
that.
at that too.
Well, pro tip, cannons will not stop an Oracle Rush.
I know, but
Especially not at the ramp.
or whatever. Well, there's
No,
there's
that wasn't his only cannon. He had cannons.
Oh, that's right,
everywhere.
he did
That was like the
have
last
there.
cannon he built.
I had 2 of them, but
I'm
Anyway.
kind of happy with my blink play. Well, not my
Yeah,
actual blink
you got
micro,
your-
but my blink get up the ramp and get into your base play.
all right.
You
well,
gonna wrap this there, sir?
Me? Sure. If you watch any or all of this, leave a comment down below, send an email to contact@limenotlemon.com. You can follow us on Twitter @notlemon. There is plenty more where that came from.